All right, hello, all you night readers. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you are all well. Hello, Vic. How are you? I love the new name. Still loving it. Pinky Lee, hello. We missed you last night. Missed you last night for the 100th episode, but I'm glad you're here for number 101. The start of a new century in shows. Beam of Light, hello. Welcome. All right, let's see what we have for our theme of the day. All right, our theme for the next 24 hours. That's where we start these shows, right? We always start the show with that. Serenity. Oh, you guys can't see it, can you? No. There we go. Serenity. Doesn't that look pretty? Kayla would appreciate this. Kayla would definitely have appreciated this if she's here. Hey, Asia, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're getting better. I definitely hope you're getting better. After the last time we talked, I know things weren't very good. Let's see. Yeah, so Beam of Light, you're new. That's awesome. That is awesome. If you would please hit like and hit subscribe. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate that a lot. All right. That'd be cool. So Pinky Lee says, what is coming towards me? All right, let's get to it, right? So last night's show was a huge success. We did a 2-hour show for the 100th episode. It was really wonderful. Had a lot of people here, which was good. Which was really, really good. It was fun. It was definitely fun. All right, let's see. What's coming towards you, Pinky? I did mention you in last night's show, by the way, in case you're wondering and you go back and watch any of it. At the very end, I thanked all of my moderators for the help they give every night, and I named everybody who was a moderator, and of course your name came up in that group. So yeah, so I definitely mentioned you, so thank you for doing the job you do moderating. I appreciate that. All right, so what's coming towards you right now? It looks like you are kind of defiant towards things, right? You're not really interested. You're interested in what's coming towards you, but you're not real interested in how it's going to affect you. I think that's the case. I think it's really more of, how can you not get hurt the easiest with anybody coming towards you, right? The Queen of Cups is telling me that you are extremely emotional right now. Things are very emotional. Things are very emotionally charged, very sensitive, very... again, I use this word a lot for the Queen of Cups, but very delicate, right? Very emotionally delicate. The Four of Cups is showing me that you are kind of bored, though, with the way things are going right now, and boredom causes frustration. So you want something new to come to your life. You want something to come in, and you want it to happen fast. And it does look like it looks like it's going to happen pretty quick here with the Knight of Swords. And you can see he is the fast-moving knight, right? Not like the Knight of Pentacles, which is the extremely slow-moving knight. But the Knight of Swords is super fast-moving. He's on the run. He's heading towards his motorcycle. He is going to take off. So whatever's coming towards you will be coming quickly. But my biggest issue here is that it's going to cause a burden to you, I think. So whatever it is that's coming towards you right now is something that's going to cause you a lot of emotions. You're going to be frustrated and burdened. But right now you are trying to be resilient to all of that, right? You're trying to be defiant against all of that negativity. So what's really coming towards you? Nothing really great, except some boredom and stuff. Basically, I think that's a lot of it. I think a lot of it turns out to be that you're just kind of bored and you want to get out. You want to get out. You want to get going. You want things to happen. So, yeah, that's what I think. That is what I think. All right, Pinky, thank you. All right, good. So, okay. So Beam of Light says, can I have a general reading, please? Absolutely, you can. So like I said, welcome to the show. You're on YouTube, so if you would definitely hit the like button, that would be cool. And if you would subscribe, I would appreciate it. Yeah, we hit one goal last night of 100 shows. 100 shows. This is show 101 tonight. And now my next goal, of course, is to get 1,000 subscribers. So everybody, tell your friends, tell your family. Text everyone you know. Spread it all over Facebook and Instagram and wherever. And let's get those subscribers, right? That would be cool. All right. So what's coming for you, Beam of Light? What is happening generally for you? I really think things are on the move, right? Things are changing for you right now. The Emperor is showing me that you have a fatherly figure in your life right now who is kind of dictating how things are going. Someone's being very authoritative. And with that, it does, of course, that does bring stability, right? If somebody's taking over all the authority and making all the decisions, it takes over and makes things stable for you. And it also, I would say, gives you structure, but you don't really need somebody to act like your father, right? You don't, it's like the old saying, hey, you're not my father, right? Well, exactly. This is not that person. That's not what you need right now. So I see things are changing, though. I do see where, you're at a turning point, and, you're going from a very frustrated, again, you got the Five of Cups, which is very frustrating, very disappointing, right? You feel very disappointed. You feel like you are not able to attain everything you want, because with the Five of Cups, you've got all the cups down here, but there's that one cup that's way, way up high that you can't reach. So you cannot attain everything that you want, and that's kind of, upsetting. It's upsetting to you, as you can see. However, I do see with the Two of Cups that there is that chance for a new friendship to come along, and that new friendship would most likely turn into some type of a romantic friendship, romantic partnership. There would be a mutual attraction there. If you're already with someone, it's just going to be that relationship gets stronger. I really feel that's the way that goes. It's either somebody new that comes in and they kind of sweep you off your feet, and they start off as friends, and it quickly moves into a romantic friend. Or if you're already in a relationship, which is great, I just think the relationship is going to get stronger. Something will go on, and it'll even become stronger than it was. And the Page of Pentacles is just telling me that that's going to be, that's really the case. There is, that's the message that's coming to you, is to stay strong in your relationships, whether you have them or you're going to move into one. Work with the change. Figure out who this authority person is, because they really don't need to put their 2 cents in right now. And don't worry that you can't grab every single cup. You know, you're doing the very best that you can, right? You do the best you can, and that's all we can ever do. That's all anybody ever does. You do the best. So that's what I really see for you, Beam of Light. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Remember, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. So Asia, hello. Sailor Moon, hello. Kitty Cat, hello. It's good to see you all. Did I miss a question? Sailor Moon says, my soul lesson with Cancer Crush, whom I do not... Oh, okay. So you want to know about that. Got it. Okay. Hey, Shashi, how are you? Crystal Wilson, hello. Yeah, absolutely, Crystal. Thank you, Asia, for inviting Crystal. I appreciate that. CM, hello. It's great to have you. Always great to have you. Shashi, good. Nikki, hey, Nikki. Kayla, I just want to tell you, hey, our theme for the next 24 hours was serenity. I thought that would be perfect for you. I thought that would really be perfect for you. So, I was hoping you were here tonight, just so I could tell you that. All right, Nikki. Cool. All right, so let's see where we are. So Sailor Moon wants to know a soul lesson with the Cancer Crush who you do not talk to anymore. All right, let's see what we got. Oop, take one back. That one doesn't belong, right? Yeah, you don't talk to him anymore is right. You are absolutely correct. Boy, this is just telling me exactly what you just told me. Just about the exact same thing. You are looking at a lesson, right? With the magician, you're looking at a lesson. You're looking to learn something. You're taking the initiative to learn something, right? That's your soul lesson. I see where you had to make a decision because you came to a point where, it just, things were at a stalemate and you had to make a decision. And you really, you had this Cancer Crush, and that's this here, the Cancer Crush, right? The Two of Cups. And here at the end, it shows clearly that you don't talk anymore because you have just turned your back, walked away, and you're not coming back, and you're not looking back. And I see, of course, where you are a bit on the, you're kind of thankful for that. I think you are, I think you want to save your. I think you want to save the relationship for somebody who is a little more along with you, a little more in tune with what you really want. And like I said, I definitely see where you have, stopped talking. You've stopped everything because you have walked away and really not had any interest in talking or anything. You walked away and you're not coming back. So that's what I see. That is what I see for you, Sailor Moon. I don't know if that helped you any at all. It just kind of reiterated everything that you told me. I know that doesn't help a whole lot, right? All right. So Asia invited you, and I really appreciate that, Asia. So can you get a general reading? Absolutely, Crystal. You can. You're over on Facebook. If you would just give me like a thumbs up or something over there, or better, thumbs up or better. And if you can follow the Night Reader Tarot page, I would appreciate it. I could definitely appreciate you being a follower. I'm here every single night at 6 o'clock. I do shows every night at 6 Eastern. 6 Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. Because if you know Asia, you are probably Pacific time. I would be willing to guess. Just a guess. Just saying. That's what I'm thinking. All right. General reading. Again, I have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Two very domineering types of men in your life right now. And I really think that somebody, I think both of them are kind of describing the same person. They almost look alike, right? They almost look alike. He's got a little more hair here, but the facial expressions and stuff kind of look a lot alike. And again, I think that is just telling you that there is somebody who is trying to be an authority over you. They are trying to be very authoritative. I feel like you are on the move though, right? You're on the move for something. You are looking to get out and find an adventure, right? You want to set off on some type of a journey. And, right now, of course, that's not easy to do, but I really think that that's what you want to do. The Knight of Pentacles, like I said, is the very slow-moving knight, and I do see where, as fast as this looks like it's going to happen, the slow-moving knight here, the Knight of Pentacles, says, no, not yet. This is going to take a while. You need to think about it. You need to think about all your options. You need to think about all the things going on in the world right now, and then make a decision. But I see that you are, the people that are around you are very close with you. They're a very good team for you to work with. They're a very good group of people who cooperate well, and they help you. Whether this is at work or a group of friends, or however that is, I believe that there is a small group of people that are you're very close with, that you really work well with, and you do stuff that's very meaningful. You do things that are important. They're important to you. Let's put it that way. They're extremely important to you, and that's what makes the whole thing special. But I do see where you're looking to, just to get out and go somewhere, right? You're tired of just sitting around. But people are telling you no. People are telling you no, and that's, like I said, somebody who wants to kind of be a little bossy. They're kind of saying, no, slow down. Don't get going too quick, because things aren't really as good as they seem to be right now. Okay? So thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I hope you hang out with us for the hour that we're here. And like I said, I am here every night at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, and would love to have you here every night. Easy, you're doing better. Yeah, that's good. Oh, good. My best friend Crystal is joining and on the live show. Yes, she certainly is. All right. So, hello, Kayla. Hello, Nikki. Nikki gives me an update. I left the boyfriend. He was just not willing to make an effort in the relationship, so I walked away. And then my ex-boyfriend messaged me, should I give him another opportunity? Yeah. What a tough one, right? What a tough one. It was like he knew, right? It was he like there when this all happened? I hope he wasn't like stalking the house or something. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, Sailor Moon. All right, real quick before I do Nicky's, I got to do one more card for Sailor Moon. What happens after you've walked out? You spend time with your friends. You have friend time. You have time with your friends so that you can do things that you enjoy and not have to worry about the whole relationship thing going on. You can just enjoy yourself and be yourself. You don't have to be somebody else that somebody else wants you to be. That's what I think, Sailor Moon. That's really what I think. That's definitely what I got from that. Okay. Yep. All right, so let's see. What do we do with the ex-boyfriend now? Nicky, they're just knocking the door down, aren't they? I'll tell you, that was a quick turn of events, Nicky. Very quick turn of events. Less than a week ago. Oh, justice! I should have known. A week ago, we were talking about how you're going to introduce him to your parents, and you wanted to know if your dad was going to really be judgmental. Now he's gone. The answer to the question that you're asking, should you give the ex-boyfriend another chance? The answer is no. You should not. I think you are now... You should be newly inspired to do something different, to be with somebody different. You should feel good. You should be motivated to do a completely new idea, new plans, right? I see where you think back to the boyfriend that you just left, and I see where you also are thinking back to the ex-boyfriend, and of course, if you're going to reminisce like that, you're going to only think of the good things. But you got to remember, there's two sides to it, right? There were the good things and the bad things, the good and the bad, and you need to remember the bad as well, because okay, when things were good, that was nice. But when they were bad, they were really bad. Things were really bad, like stabbing in the back bad. Like extremely painful breakup bad, right? The breakup was just miserable. And if I move that card over a little bit, it looks like another bird just flew right off the edge of the card. But yeah, definitely bad breakup, kind of bad. Really bad. So I would say definitely not give him another chance. I think it's going to be all you giving, and he's just going to keep taking, and not give anything back. He's really in it. He's not really in it for good reasons. He's just, he's just lonely right now. He is just lonely right now, and I think that he's, then he's looking to not be lonely is all. That's all. He's not looking for a relationship. He's not looking to have, an actual relationship with you. I just think he's looking to get together kind of thing. Not really what you want. Especially if you're just getting out of the whole thing with the boyfriend who, like I said, you were really close to doing a lot of things with. Especially, like I said, the parent thing. And I would say, yeah, you don't want to just jump right back into something, especially something that did not work in the first place. Okay? That Ten of Swords at the end is very telling. That you should not be just jumping back into something that's already hurt you and already caused you pain and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, thanks, Lorraine Wynn. I did not know 101 is the angel's number. That's very nice. Thank you very much. CM says another crystal. Another crystal. Yes. CM, tell me, your first name's Crystal? All this time I had no clue. No clue. We've been on this show together how many nights? Oh my gosh. Yes, Kayla, I knew that. As soon as I pulled it out, I knew right away. I said, oh, that's one of Kayla's daughters. I didn't know if it was the oldest one or not, but I knew it was one of them. That's so cool. That's cool. Our theme for the next 24 hours is all about your daughter. At least it is for you. So, all right, let's see what we got. So Lorraine would love some cards. I would love some cards. All right, let's see what we get for you. All right, let's see what we've got. I've got some cards. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. All right. I think, Lorraine, that I think that things are going pretty well for you right now at work. I think your work is playing a big part in this reading. I think you are working with a group of people. Again, like I had mentioned before in a reading, I think you're working with a group of people who are very good to work with, right? You guys really get along and you are a very cohesive group. But I do see where things are at a point where they need to change a little bit. They need to progress. I think, you're going to have to deal with some ups and downs. And I'm hoping that the up is someone new coming into your life. Again, may start off as friends, but may just start right off as a romantic partnership, because I think, I really, you see that with the Two of Cups. That's just the way the Two of Cups is, right? It's a very couple romantic card. Now, if you're already in a relationship, again, I would say that things are going to get better with that relationship. The King of Cups is telling you that, he's very smart. He's very emotional. But he does he likes to keep his head down and suppress his feelings a little bit. So this person, whether they're in your life now or coming into your life, is somebody who's not going to always be interested in sharing their feelings. They're not going to be that kind of person, which is just the way they are. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. I just think it's just the way they are. But I don't want you to feel like you're tied down either, because here's you, right? This is you. But you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing yourself all tied down. You're seeing yourself as, like you're stuck, right? You don't want to be stuck in a bad relationship. So make sure that if this is a relationship you're in, or if it's one that you're starting, if you don't mind someone who is a bit on the, not cold, they're definitely not cold ever. That's not the case. I just think they are usually deep in feeling, or very deep in thought, I should say, not feeling, excuse me, deep in thought, and that keeps them from sharing their feelings. That's where I was going with that. I really think that's what happens a lot of times. I think, they're very smart, and that's part of it, where they're extremely smart and they just don't feel like, they feel like people should know. You should know how they feel. You should know that they care about you. So that's what I see. But don't, if this is not your cup of tea, don't feel like you're stuck. Because you don't have to be stuck. You can make a choice, right? You can have a choice. Changes, right? Changes. Ups and downs. You can have changes. Okay? So that is what I see for you, Lorraine. Katie Stanton says, Katie Staten, excuse me, not Stanton, Staten. Should I pursue a relationship with Troy? All right, so today was the first day. I'm just going to look down here real quick, see what's going on. What is going on? What is going on? CM, yeah, that's your name. Oh my God, all this time I had no clue. I just, okay, CM, always CM. Oh, that's funny. Well, it's very nice to know that now. That is very nice to know. So would you prefer I keep calling you CM, or would you prefer I called you Crystal? Because I don't mind. I'll do either. I'll do anything however you want. Whatever works for you. Oh, there's Justice again. I should have known. So for people who are new or haven't been here in a while, either the Justice card or the Temperance card shows up every single night. Every single night. Every single show I've done, one of those two cards shows up, or both of them. They're not my favorite cards. That's for sure. My favorite cards are the Star, which is great, and the Sun. I love those two cards. Always my favorites. But, yes. Justice and Temperance show up every single show. It's crazy. So, should you pursue a relationship with Troy, Katie? I really, really think that you should. I think you should. Hold on one second. I'm going to call. Okay. So I think you should. I think you should indulge yourself a little bit. Enjoy yourself. Spend time with him. See what's going on. See how things go. Okay? The Hangman, of course, is telling us that he's going to give you a very new outlook on the way you see things and the way you do things. But I don't want you to get bored, because I think this new perspective is maybe not as at the same pace as you're used to being and used to going. I think Troy might be a little slower paced. And nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just think that he likes to take things at a slower pace, and he likes to spend time just relaxing together as a couple. That would be nice, right? But don't get bored with that, because if that's going to be boring to you, then you need to tell him right away, because that's going to be part of this whole indulgence thing. And Justice is telling you, is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? If doing things slowly and relaxing and hanging out at home and stuff like that is good for you, then great. Then move forward. If it's not your cup of tea, again, your cup of water hanging here on the Justice scale, if that's not good with you, if hanging out and relaxing and taking and just living life a little slower paced is not what you like, then it's not going to work. Then you're going to be bored. You're going to be frustrated. And that is not going to be good. Also, as you guys can see, I have I can bang on the table and not move the camera because I got another table in here, and I've hooked the camera to that table, and they don't touch each other, so I can touch this table and not shake the camera anymore, which is awesome. And I can also touch this table and not make horrible microphone noises, which I like. The star, Katie, sorry for that quick interlude. The star is telling me, though, you have hope. You have hope that things will work out with Troy, and things, you really want them to, because, you want that peace, right? You want to be happy. You want to have that steady happiness and that whole course of action to take place where where everything does work out, not where this boredom and frustration comes in. So something to think about. Basically, for yes or no, again, should you pursue the relationship with Troy? Absolutely you should. And just see if it's what you like. That's what it's really going to come down to. If it's something, if his way of life is a way of life that you enjoy also, it's going to be great. Things are going to be great. Justice says there will be that balance then. If his cup of tea and your cup of tea are not the same cup of tea, then this is not going to be balanced. And a non-balanced relationship is going to be a mess. So, something to keep in mind. Okay, Katie? Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate that. All right, CM. So, CM wants to know if she can have a general for next week. Okay. So, back to my story while I'm shuffling real quick. Today was the first day that I went to my grandmother's house since she has passed away. Which was very interesting. I did get some things that were hers, and one thing that was hers was a table for my living room. So this table that I'm using in here now was in my living room before, and it actually works great in here, but I've always needed it out there, but I don't anymore. I know, this is a great story, huh? Fascinating, I'm sure. But yeah, it was very difficult being the first day to go in there and, just see the house and not see her in it. It was weird. It was just weird. But I did okay. I did all right. I think my wife got more emotional than I did. But, you never know. CM, things are looking good. The Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, these are great cards. I really see that you're going to have a very clear idea of a purpose coming up. And I see where, a very close friendship is going to come out of this. Close enough that it could be, that it could turn into something romantic. But it's definitely going to be some type of a new friendship of sorts. Definitely. And a very, from the Two of Cups, of course, a very close friendship. Again, don't feel stuck. Don't feel like you're tied down to one thing, though, right? You don't ever have to be tied down to one thing. You know that. We talked about that, I'm sure, a million times before. The Six of Swords, you got the Six of Swords and Six of Pentacles, lots of sixes. The Six of Swords shows me, you are trying to, move forward and away from the past, right? The past is, the past is over here, and you're heading in that direction, kind of off that way, which is heading away from the past. And that's what you really want to do. And you want to help people, right? You are a helper. You're that kind of person who really enjoys helping other people. And I think that's what you're going to do. I think you're going to help other people, and I think that's going to happen with the help of a very close friend. So, Yeah, I think things are coming up. I think things coming up for UCM are really looking good. I really think so. I definitely think so. All right. Cool. Crystal Wilson, you are very welcome. Very, very welcome. Hi. Will what am you're expecting in 2 days be fruitful? Whoa, what are you expecting in 2 days? Vicky, what have you not told us? What are you expecting in 2 days? Will it be fruitful? This would be a good time with like a card with a tree on it or something, right? Okay. So the Ace of Cups is really, really telling you that there is going to be some type of new joy in your life. Things will be enjoyable for you. And, that's all going to be from something new coming, which, that could be whatever it is that's happening in 2 days. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands are definitely both showing me very energetic people, very passionate people. The Knight is charismatic. The Page is excited about just life in general, and they're motivated for something new. So between the two of them, there's a lot of emotion going on. There's a lot of passion going on between the two, the Knight and the Page of Wands. But the Eight of Swords, again, it's showing that you are feeling like you're just in a bad spot right now. You're here, right? But you see yourself as being not able to move from where you are. Like that 2 days is never going to come. That's kind of how it's looking, right? You've kind of making it. I'm getting the impression that you think that whatever's going to happen in the next 2 days just is never going to even come. It's never going to get there because you're so stuck right now in the right now, and you can't see what's going to happen in a couple of days. But I do see where people are going to help you, and they're going to help you, help lift you up to make this work for you. I do see where I don't think where these people are actually competing. I think they're really actually trying to help you get to your final goal, and that final goal, of course, is to be is for whatever's going to happen in the next 2 days to be fruitful for you. So that's what I see, Vic. That is what I see. Definitely what I see. Nicky says, oh, okay, makes sense. My friends are there for me. Good. I don't think going backwards is a good plan for you, Nicky. Yeah. Okay. Kayla, telling Dorian I made an account on POF. And the conversation that followed made Dorian feel jealous of the other guys. Okay, so I don't know what POF is, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get this correct or not. Not really a clue as to what POF is. But if you would like to enlighten me right here before I do the reading, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah, CM, I don't think trying to date the guy is the best idea if it's a guy that's the friendship and stuff, and but I do think that it could be a very close friendship. I do think that. I think whether it's a guy or a woman, I think it could be definitely a very close. You could have a very close friendship with them, and that would not be a bad thing, now would it? Definitely not. Oh, Kayla. So, Kayla, where are you? Oh, POF, plenty of fish. CM says also, I think POF is plenty of fish. And CM says it's a dating site. Okay. So, you told Dorian you made an account on a dating site, and the conversation that followed, did it make Dorian feel jealous of other guys? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see what we get. All right. We will see. Oh, gosh. That's an interesting one here. All right. So I start off with the Knight of Rods, and I see that, yeah, you're going to meet somebody who is charismatic, right? They are going to be very fiery and very energetic, and they're going to have that charisma that you want. They're going to kind of sweep you off your feet a little bit. Not quite like the Knight of Cups, who is the knight in shining armor, but kind of the same idea, where it's very, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very much, it's gonna really be not what you've expected, not what you expected, not what you were, not that it's not what you're looking for, because I think it is what you're looking for, but I think it's going to be something that you just didn't expect. Somebody's going to come in and they're going to be very charismatic, and they're really going to just make you feel like $1 million. And is that going to kill Dorian? Yeah, it really is, because he's not, that communication between the two of you will stop, or at least be distanced for a while. There may not be any communication, or if there is, it's going to be kind of quick, short, and cold, because I don't think he's really happy about it. Even if he said he was, he's not. I think you're going to find a way to work with whoever it is that you talk to online. The High Priestess says, though, be patient, right? Be patient. Have some empathy towards Dorian. Understand how he feels a little bit, and don't, if the whole idea is to find someone other than him, you still don't want to kind of rub it in his face. You don't want to put it out there like that, right? So just be patient, take your time. But I think in the end, of course, everything ends up happy. I think you feel happy. I think here, this is telling me that he's going to be jealous. He is going to be jealous, and there is going to be that jealousy. And like I said, you have to have a little bit of understanding about that, so don't rub it in his face. But he is not going to have, you guys are not going to have the communication that you used to have if you continue on the path of POF. All right, Kayla. All right. That is what I got for you. Cool. All right, Asia. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Sorry. All right, Asia. Let's see. Could use some insight tonight, huh? Okay. Well, this afternoon for you. It's only 3:45. I saw some wonderful pictures of that new nephew of yours. He's a cutie. He is a cutie. Here's Justice again. There it is again. All right. So, I think you are just not really feeling balanced at this point. I just don't think that you feel like somebody has lost their integrity with you. They're not, they're just not as reliable or honest as they used to be. And I think that's what you're getting a feeling of. And I think you need to train your intuition to get, to really hone in on that feeling, because that's going to be a big deal, right? That's going to be huge. If somebody that you trust isn't quite as trustworthy as they used to be, because with the Moon card, I do see where there is some type of a hidden truth, right? There's something hidden that you can't see. You can kind of see that in the picture, right? You couldn't see what was going on up here because this is all hidden from you. And, so you have to face your fears, and your fears are of things not being the same as they were before, right? Things changing to a point where they don't change. They can't be changed back to where they used to be. I really think that's what you're facing your fears about right now. And again, you've kind of got this whole balance thing going on, the same as you've got here with Justice. You do have that whole balance thing going on. The Four of Pentacles is just kind of telling me that you are trying for stability, but you're also trying to save yourself, save your feelings, save your everything, money and feelings and everything that's going on right now. You just feel like you have to save everything. So that's kind of what I think, Asia. I kind of think that's what's happening. I hope that helped. I hope it did. And we will see, right? All right. Nikki, you feel like you should just be single and enjoy it for a bit? Absolutely. You just need to hang out with your friends. No issues, no relationship problems, no nothing. Beam of light, thank you so much. That is exactly what we're going for here. That is definitely what you are going for. We are going for a very relaxing, very peaceful time, and we have a good time with that. Everybody seems to have, everybody really thinks who comes in here enjoys that type of just that atmosphere, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Looking for the atmosphere. So, yeah, Pinky says the same thing. Shashi, did I miss you? Did I? I could have. There's a good chance of that happening because, well, the chat moves faster than I do, that's for sure. Oh, there. Yeah, absolutely. I missed you and I see it. Please read for my marriage. Oh, yes. Having some trouble with it recently. Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed this. I'm very sorry I missed it. All right, let's see what we got for your marriage here. All right, Shashi. Yeah, I see. I don't. I see where things are difficult right now, really difficult. and it's causing such a burden for you. You know, I've got the Three of Swords, and usually the Three of Swords is pretty much the heartbreak and betrayal card, right? That loss, and you can definitely see the loss here. Walking away, having the flowers thrown on the ground. That's not a good thing. Not good for a marriage, right? You don't want to have loss. You don't want to have, you don't want to have heartbreak in a marriage. I just think that you're not getting everything out of the marriage that you want. I just don't see that. You can't get everything because it's just too much. It's too far away. There's no way to get to it. The King of Cups is telling me that, again, your husband is probably someone who is not very comfortable sharing their emotions. And that kind of makes it so that you don't really know where they are, where they stand, and where you stand with them. That makes things very difficult, and that makes you extremely mentally exhausted. And you need to rest to get that back. You really need to rest to get that back, because otherwise you're going to just end up angry. You're just going to end up extremely mad, and you're going to do something very hastily. You're going to do something that you probably would regret because you did it without thinking about it first. You just kind of jumped right into it. Like setting the house on fire, right? Back there. I wouldn't suggest that. Never a good idea. But yeah, so I just think that there's such a bad communication that it's just, you gotta really have a heart-to-heart talk between the two of you. Sit down, maybe counseling, right? Maybe counseling. Maybe this could be like a counseling session of a sort. But it needs to be both of you. Both of you have to be part of it. Because if you're not both part of it, it's not going to work. If one person goes to counseling and the other one doesn't, well, then the other one doesn't really want this. You'll know that right away, right? If you actually decide to go for something like that, you would know right away by that answer. If they're interested in going with you, then they want things to get better. If they're not interested in going with you, then they wouldn't. They don't really care about getting things better or making them better. So something to keep in mind, right? Shashi, something to keep in mind. I appreciate your question, and I am very sorry sorry I missed you back there. I didn't mean to. All right. All right. Callie, you have an update for me? Oh my God. You told your boyfriend about the reading yesterday, and he told me, he has had dreams of you being pregnant, and he didn't tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you, that whole family thing together, that whole family going on together, the 10 of Pentacles thing really looked like it was something happening. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Yvonne Farrell, how are you? Looking for some guidance. Okay. Yvonne Chan, you donated. How did you donate? I did not see it come through yet. I just got the mess. I just saw where he said you donated, but I have not seen an email or anything come through, but that's all right. I will take your word for it. So if you donated, then you do get to go to the top of the list. And I am sorry, Yvonne, the other Yvonne, but I will get right back to you. But donations do take priority, and that's a rule I have to stick by. Will you ever be able to donate your kidney to your dad? And When will you stop being so overwhelmed with work and be supported? Do you want to be supported by someone else, or do you want to be supported by the people you work with? Is that the support you're looking for? Or are you looking for just somebody to take care of you? Because the Eight of Pentacles is the hard work card. And it shows me that you are doing just that. You're working very hard. And I see... Yeah, and I have the Knight of Cups, which is... Usually the Knight of Cups is like the knight in shining armor, right? He is your knight in shining armor. He brings flowers. He is all dressed up to the nines there in his armor. And he's Prince Charming. He's very charming. And that would just tell me that I think this is somebody very close to you, which would be your dad. Now, the Ace of Swords tells me that there is a good chance for success in what you want, which is donating a kidney to your dad, and it's going to come as a very sudden opportunity. It would happen very, very suddenly. I think you're a little bit afraid of what's going on right now with work. I do see where it's overwhelming because you've put walls up around you, right? You've got the Nine of Rods, and that's kind of telling me that you are you're basically gearing up for the worst things to happen, the very worst things to happen, you think. And you don't be defiant at work, that's for sure. Continue with your hard work. And again, the Eight of Pentacles is the hard work card. And I think, that seriousness will help you a lot. I think being very serious at work, being very deliberate in what you do, I think you have very strong communications. I think you're able to explain yourself and explain a project or explain a job or explain whatever you need to at work very well so that people understand it easily, right? I think, that's kind of what I get for both of those questions. This section here, I really think just shows me that, you are going to have a sudden opportunity to help somebody very close to you that you really care about, which is your dad. And this section over here tells me that work is going to continue to be work. It's going to be work, but, your hard work will be recognized. It will be recognized. And if you're looking for support from work, from your coworkers or your boss or something to that effect, then that's what this is right here. Support from them. So, okay. If you're looking to be supported by somebody so you don't have to work, I don't see that happening at all. I see, again, hard work. Definitely hard work. All right, Yvonne Chan, thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. Okay. Yvonne Farrell, I am back to you. Could you have some cards, please? You need guidance. I understand that. I can understand. I am more than willing to help you. More than willing. Lorraine Wynn says, my amazing work is changing, and hopefully she meets Mr. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lorraine. I appreciate the kindness. I really do. Callie, that's a good update. I like your update. I was happy with it. I think that's a great thing. All right, let's see what else we have going on here too. Hey, Ann Walker, welcome. Welcome to our group. Welcome to the group. Thank you for being here. Ann's over on Facebook, so all my YouTube people can't see you. Oh, there's Temperance. I knew. Oh, no, that's the Hierophant. Sorry, that's not Temperance. Never mind. So welcome to our group. We're here every night, 6 o'clock Eastern time. So if you had something that you wanted a reading on and did not get a reading tonight, please come back tomorrow night. I'm glad to do readings for you. The earlier you get here, of course, the better chance you have of getting your reading done. That's always a big deal. That makes it a lot easier. All right. So here we go. Thank you, Vicky. Spot on, you said, huh? All right. I always like to, I love doing readings for you. We always have that good connection that I get good readings for you. All right, Yvonne. Let's see what kind of guidance I can give you. I'm not sure exactly what you need guidance on. Just general well-being in your life. Okay, I got it. I understand. I really think right now that you are just drowning in your emotions. Look, you got the King and Queen of Cups, right? Right next to each other, and you can see they are both in the water. Now, water in tarot, if you know or don't know, I'm not sure, but water in tarot represents emotions and feelings. And I just see where you are going from being very emotional to almost drowning in your emotions, because you go from sitting just barely in the water here to being waist deep in water. And I think that's really what's going on for you. I don't think I just think right now you are extremely sensitive to things. I think everything is making you sensitive, and that's really doing stuff for you or to you. I just think it's not working for you. I think you need to. Now, I don't want to say toughen up, because that's not true. That's not it. It's not bad to be emotional. It's not bad to have emotions. That's a good thing. But I just think that you just want to make sure you don't get any deeper into the emotions, because then you'll be drowning. You'll be drowning in emotions, and drowning in emotions probably is not good. It's probably not going to be the best thing for you. The Hierophant or the High Priest, either way, it's just telling you that somebody is there protecting you. There's someone protecting you from above, almost like the stairway to heaven, right? Stairway all the way to heaven. It looks like there's the light at the top. And the Hierophant is telling you that you are looking for protection. You need some good advice. You're willing to comprehend whatever is being told to you, but nobody's telling you anything. And that's the problem, right? They're not giving you the advice that you need. I think meditation is something that would help you. If that's something you do now, I think that's something that's really going to be good for you to continue doing the meditation. I think when you meditate, it will give you some really good new ideas and new inspiration. It'll make you feel better. You'll feel more relaxed. You'll feel good about things. And then you'll be able to go out and you'll be able to do stuff with other people, work with people, do things with other people, and make a difference that you're trying to make. I really think that's your goal, is maybe trying to make a difference. You're not going to change the world, probably, right? I don't think anybody's really changing the world at this point, even though it seems like they're trying. But I think that you can do some really good work to help people. I really think you can do some good stuff to help people if you just have to put your mind to it, right? You put your mind to it. You can see that here. I know that was kind of easy, wasn't it? But I do think that you are being guided by someone who has passed on from before, and they are looking over you. They're looking out for you. But don't drown in your emotions. Don't get any deeper now than waist deep, because if you do, it's just gonna make things much more difficult for you. And you know, coming back to the surface is gonna be tough. It's really gonna be tough. So, all right, Yvonne, I do appreciate your question. Thank you so much. If you were looking about friends and friendships, and that Three of Pentacles that was on the end, you know, it just shows me that you are, you know, you can work together really well with the people you're friends with. Now, you know, the people you're friends with now are really going to be people that you can work well with, and you'll have good cooperation from them. Excuse me. So that's what I see. All right. All right, guys, listen, it is 7:06. So, hey, Christina Dowden, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm sorry it's so late, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you. D. Brown, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Diva Bomber, thank you for stopping in. And everyone. So, yeah, it's after 7 o'clock, so that would be my last reading there that I had just done, and that's where we are. So I will be back again. Sorry, I had something else going on in my head. Yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. There it is, 6 o'clock every single night. I'm here at 6 o'clock, and would love to have you come back. If you did not get your reading done, if you didn't get your reading done tonight, come back tomorrow, come back early, so that this way you get your readings done. You don't want to miss out, right? So, or the other option, of course, is always to donate. Donations get priority, and they do get bumped to the top of the list. So keep that in mind. All right, you all have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for all being here. All right, have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.